All right, what we're going to work on today is dumbbell squats. So you're going to need a pair of dumbbells. I would recommend something in the medium weight range. I'm using a pair of 25s. You can certainly go lighter or heavier than that, depending on your comfort with the dumbbells squats. So let me demonstrate that for you, and then we'll dive in. So you're going to grab your dumbbells, pop those up onto the shoulders. You're going to squat down, preferably so your hips go about knee height or below, preferably below your knees if you have that range of motion. And then standing up all the way. Let me show you a couple more from the front, and then I'll show you as well from the side. Again, sending my hips back in space, and then trying to get my hips to go below my knee height if possible. A couple things I want to point out with this is, first I want to start out with my feet about hip width apart. You can go about slightly narrower, slightly wider, depending on how that feels for you. I tend to have a slightly narrow squat stance personally, but that doesn't mean that you need to. In fact, a lot of people like a slightly wider stance. And so once you find that stance, then the motor pattern sequence that we're going to do here is we're going to engage our quads, our core, and our butt muscles, and then send our butt and hips back in space. Once we start to do that and we almost feel like we're going to fall backwards, which we don't want to do, we then start to push our knees away from each other, all while we're pushing through our heels and our toes on the ground. At the same time, I'm trying to keep my chest upright as I'm doing that and descending. Once I continue to descend to my hips are past my knees or below my knees, then I'm going to change directions, push my knees out again, squeeze my quads, butt, stomach, and keep my chest upright. So let me show you again from the side without the weight. And then the only difference once I add the weight in is where I'm going to support that weight at and the load, of course. Okay, so I'm going to set the timer. We're going to do a set of 10 repetitions, and we're going to go every minute and a half, and we're going to do that 5 times through. We're going to start in 10 seconds. Three, two, one, go. Once you get to 10, set those weights down. We got about a minute to rest. While you're resting, feel free to get a sip of water. Anything else? Try to bring your heart rate down if it's elevated. "30 seconds. Really think about good posture and keeping your chest upright throughout the movement on this next set. We're going in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Second set. Once you get to 10, set those down. Another minute to rest. Again, help yourself to water or anything. Try to bring your heart rate down in between these sets. If you need to adjust the weight, go ahead and do that. We have 30 seconds. If you felt like this is a little too easy, go ahead and add some more weight. If it's a little too hard, feel free to adjust and go with lighter weights. Ten seconds, and then we're on round number 3. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Once you get to 10, set those down. Another minute to rest. Take a few breaths. We have our second to last round coming up. "30 seconds. "10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. And again, once you get to 10, set those down. We got another minute to rest. One final round. "30 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, final set of 10. All right, once you finish those 10, set those weights down one last time. You're all done. Good work.